guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get a ton of pearls in Treasure Quest. But before you start, make sure you're liked and subscribed to help support the channel, and let's get straight into the video. So one thing you're going to want to keep in mind is keep up your good weapons, because you're going to want to play this like a lot, and you're definitely going to want to have good weapons to do it faster. You know, there's a lot of things. I mean, with the uproar and then the crafting recipe with like, what's it called, the solar smasher, the uproar, the cannon. Let me show you guys. This recipe right here, that one. Yeah, a lot of people are going to want to get that. So you're probably wondering how to get eggs fast, because, you know, you only get on double XP weekends like 4, normally 2, sometimes 1, depends on what you're doing. So it's actually pretty easy. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to fight the Elementus Ball. Easy, just trust me on this. Easy, endless uncapped, you can do solo, you can, whatever you want. You can do it with friends. I usually do it with my alt to stack up pearls, so I can buy multiple things and just trade it to myself. If you have 2 devices, you can do that. That's what I recommend, but really, it's super easy. You just want to go to Elementus and fight it, you know? Oop. And as long as you're strong enough, these rose elements, I mean, there's a ton of elements, like space. As long as you're strong enough, you really just should focus. Like, if you're looking right now, like, I'm not worried about these mini elementus. I'm really only focused on the elementus right here. And you're gonna get the elementus kill, you're gonna get XP, gold, and you're also gonna get some pearls, which is actually pretty nice. Now, as you can see, I have a gold potion just to get a little extra gold while I'm grinding. But I mean, really, as long as you're just doing this on a consistent basis of just attack, 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 kill, kill, kill. As long as you're doing this, you know, it's actually pretty productive. Because let's assume I'm not doing this on a Sunday. You're going to get 2 eggs every time. That means if you do it 10 times, you're going to get, or not eggs, sorry, pearls. If you do it 20 times, you're going to get 40 pearls, which is actually a decent amount. And you're more likely to get an Elementus head every time you do it. And you can craft an 8 Elementus head recipe, which is really useful. So I've been doing this for a while, and right now I have 183 eggs. And I think I have like 150 or something on my other account. Either way, if you do it with other accounts, you can get more eggs. And basically what you're going to want to do with your other account, grind at the same time on Endless Uncapped and have 1 or more, like 2 or more accounts in the same thing. And every time those accounts are also going to get pearls. With those, you can make multiple weapons, and then since you're going to be getting XP once they're level 15 on those accounts, just trade the weapons all over to your main account, and voila! You have a bunch of weapons that you can use to craft. You can just use them in general. You can trade them for other weapons. Maybe you want to use some limited times. And also, some other things, I recommend keeping like weapons from like, you know, the Elementus boss right here. I recommend keeping like the bad weapons, only 1 of each after the like event ends, because then they're rare. You can never get them again, and then you can trade them for maybe other mythics that you missed. And like maybe not like a lot, but like let's say you have like 10 of the really common items, you can never get them again. Then maybe you say you have like 1 legendary item with all that. Someone could give you something really, like look, a title wand. Like let's say I have like 5, like a title blade, a title wand, you know. Stuff like that, and then a long lost crystal, maybe a chocolate pocky, a campfire stick, you know, all those things. Well, then after that, you can just trade it and get other things. So this really doesn't apply to just this. So really, you just want to kill the boss over and over and over, and make sure you use your abilities, because abilities is like big deal. Now my boss usually has like anywhere from like 260 to a little bit lower. But trust me, if you do this a lot, like if you do this for an hour, let's say you kill an Elementus every 2 minutes, which is very, I kill mine like every 45 seconds. But let's say you kill an Elementus every 2 minutes, and you get 2 eggs for 2 minutes. That means you're going to do it 30 times in an hour, so that means you're going to get, what, 60 eggs? Yeah, pretty much. And then if it's a double XP weekend, you're going to get 120. 120 eggs an hour for 2 accounts is 240 eggs an hour. But if you split it across, that means you only need to do it for around 10 hours. But no one takes 2 minutes to kill an Elementus. I mean, I take like less than 1 minute. But let's say you do 2. Let's say you're not as high a level. But even then, it would adjust to your level. let's just say you don't have enough health to resist like the Rose Elementus, for example. You can just keep, you know, trying. You could redo it since you have multiple lives on easy. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lives. So it's not like a Rose Elementus can stop you. So you always just want to focus on the Elementus. Your #1 priority is the Elementus. And then this one, if you have multiple accounts for this Elementus, it might be a little hard. But trust me, if you're doing an Elementus every minute, let's say that's, what, 2 eggs, that's 120 an hour. That's 240 an hour on double XP weekends per account. So that could be, you could get it in 5 hours of good gameplay. So if you do it an hour a day for 5 days, you could get the Uproar. And something else. You could get 2, like, 1,000. Now you can't transfer eggs, like I couldn't give like my alt eggs, which really sucks because, you know, then you could just grind and give eggs, and I think that's why you can't gift eggs or gold or stuff like that. But anyways, you can still get a lot of it, like look, 6 bosses defeated. That means I've gotten what, 24 now? This will be my 20, yeah, this will be like my 28, so I've defeated it another time. It's really effective, like 28 pearls. That's really effective. That's gonna get you a lot. If you're doing it that fast. Now, if you're really OP, let's say you can kill it in every 30 seconds, that's just even better. That means you're getting 4 eggs a minute, which means you're doing 240 an hour. Or on a double XP weekend, that would be 480, which would mean you'd pretty much get an Uproar in like 2 hours and like a couple minutes. But let's be realistic, you're not really going to kill an Elementus that fast. I mean, unless you have, like, full mythic armor, full mythic weapons, using your abilities. Like, I just have 2 ultimate, or not mythic, oh, sorry. I'm using 2 mythic weapons. If you have, like, 2 ultimate weapons, and you're using armor, and you're using a couple other buffs, then you have, like, a strength potion, then I could see you. And honestly, a strength potion would be really useful. Because with a strength potion, you can do a lot of damage, and you can do it pretty much really fast. And now they added an update so that when you leave the game, your potions don't go away after you leave the game. It only counts in in-game time. So you could have strength potions and then just grind, and then whenever you want, you could just leave. And that's pretty much how you can get eggs really proficiently and really fast. Like I said, when I started this video, I had like, what, 180 something eggs. Right now, I'm at 207. That's a lot of it. You can get some stuff with 200 something eggs. Like, not a lot, but if that just keeps adding up, just keep in mind, there's more that adds up. If you're getting like 40 eggs, or you don't even have to do it like per hour. You can do, you know, you can grind 30 minutes, you can do it for 30 minutes, you can do it for 15 minutes. I mean, it all depends on how busy you are. If you do it 15 minutes a day and you're getting 1 kill a minute, and it's a double XP weekend, that's what, 60 eggs? What is that? 60 eggs a day. Well, 30 eggs a day because double XP weekend isn't every day. But anyway, let's say you're getting 30 eggs a day. It's still not that, because, I mean, you're getting 30 eggs a day, and then eventually there's going to be double XP weekend. That's still pretty productive, and you'll be able to get a good weapon by the end of the, because the event's like a month and a half, I think. Like 2 months maybe, until the end of August. Yeah, that's pretty much my tutorial on how to grind, and look. I've defeated it now. This is my 10th kill, and I've made like 40 more eggs. I have some Elementus heads. I'm at full inventory space. I'm actually going to give these to my alt account for more inventory space, which is also another tip. If you want to get like rare things like the Water Elementus head, which is really rare, or other Elementus heads, I recommend using alt accounts as storage. Like if you just don't want to give something up, but you don't have room in your bank, and you don't want to spend Robux for more room in your bank, just give it to an alt. And just remember the password, and then just whenever you want it, just log in on another device and hand it over. And it's pretty much that easy. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which will actually be coming out tomorrow. Peace out, guys.